Good afternoon, बच्चे. So practical CBSE board practical class 12th. What are the experiments will be coming in the exam? So class 12th board practical. Okay. So in chemistry class 12 board practical. So in chemistry class 12th, what practice will come? The three practicals you have to perform. Number one, titration. In titration, you have to prepare Mohr salt, or oxalic acid solution. So first we have to prepare the Mohr salt solution or oxalic acid solution of a given strength. And using this solution, after preparation, you have to use this solution. And using this solution, you have to titrate given KMnO4 solution and find the strength, find the molarity and strength of given KMnO4 solution. So first experiment is titration, which every child has to do, and they will provide it either Mohr salt or oxalic acid solution. So they have to prepare and then they have to titrate given KMnO4. Means in class 12 board practical, you will be doing redox titration. Second experiment which you have to perform, that is salt. So second is qualitative analysis, or we can say salt analysis. In this salt analysis, you have to be given, every child has to perform a salt, and that is unknown salt. So every child will get any unknown salt according to CBSE syllabus. And then you have to, in given salt, you have to first identify anion and then cation. Anion, which is also called acid radical, and cation, which is also called basic radical. So you have to do like this, okay? And the third experiment is, so in anion, so first we have to do anion and then cation. And in anion, systematically you have to do. And if suppose you are getting independent anion, then you have to write the negative test of dilute sulfuric acid and concentrated. Means you have to give the negative test and then positive test. Similarly, cation also. After anion, you go for the cation. In cation, suppose if you are getting the 6th group cation, so you have to write the negative test from 0 group to 5th group. ये नहीं कि 6th group आ गया, तो you have to write only 6th group. Okay, so you have to write the cation with negative test. Okay, and how to write, I will say in detail. And the third experiment which you have to perform, that is a core experiment. In core experiment, you will get either organic functional group. You have to identify the functional group in a given organic compound, or you will be getting any one of the experiment. You will be getting either functional group you have to identify in a given organic compound, or you will be getting chromatography, or you will be getting food sample or any other core experiment. But these are very common core experiment practical. So every child has to do 3 experiment. Titration, every child has to do. Salt analysis, everyone will do. And the third experiment, either functional group or chromatography or food sample. Only in core experiment, there is the option कि किसी बैच को फंक्शन ग्रुप दे दिया गया, किसी बच्चे को क्रोमेटोग्राफी है, और you are getting the food sample. Okay, so these 3 experiments you have to do, and you have to perform as well as you have to write in the answer sheet of given by the board, in board answer sheet. Okay, and what is the weightage of the titration? That is 8 marks. Salt analysis, 8 marks. Function group, 6 marks. And so what is the total marks? 16, 22. And fourth, there is a project which you are preparing the project, performing, that is called investigatory project. So project plus Viva, that is 4 marks. And your record file, that is practical file with Viva, that is also 4 marks. So the total weightage is what? 30 marks. So this is the marking scheme which you have to perform in the chemistry lab. On the board exam day, every child has to perform, and you will get the marks accordingly. And Viva is very, very important. So you have to go through all the practicals very thoroughly. So now I will proceed for one by one how to write in the answer sheet. So today, basically, I am focusing on the writing skills in the answer sheet. Okay. So first I will discuss titration, then salt analysis, and then the core experiment. Okay. So now thank you. And I'm just going to discuss about the written part of the practicals.